Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Under 10 and 30 for Better with Popcorn. This is Mike, and I'm joined by Patrick,
Hey, what's up?
Alex,
Magic.
and the infamous Kevin.
Hello.
You should have said
Tonight
The
we-
Gathering.
Oh.
Tonight we play Magic 2013, Magic the Gathering 2013 Duel of the Planeswalkers.
Yes, it is a game that's
What-
been out for a little bit of time, probably a couple months, and we're choosing to do it now because it's something we've always wanted to do since a few of us here do play the occasional Magic, and wanted to just, go through the game, go through a couple of the campaign missions, and give you some opinions.
And if
Also-
you haven't guessed yet, though, it's a game based on a game.
Yes.
Yep.
Gameception.
Yeah,
Gameception.
Oh my god. Also, there was nothing good on Steam this week.
Yeah, that too. That's 80% of why we're playing this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's November. Nothing good's going to come out till Thanksgiving.
Okay, so let me
Yeah,
explain a
exactly.
little bit about how this game works for those of you who don't know and who hasn't played the 2012 version. Basically, you have the campaign here, and you have six different missions, each one on a different plane. So you start in Chandelar, and you go to Innistrad, then it's not letting me click, then Ravnica,
Aha.
then Alara, and then two others which I haven't unlocked. So I've played this a little bit. You can't make your own deck, but instead when you beat Planeswalkers, which are like sort of gods in a sense in Magic, you unlock their decks, and each deck is associated to either one or multiple colors. And then the more you play with a certain deck, the more cards you unlock for that deck, which allows you a certain level of customization. Although there are only 15 unlockable cards per deck, and a deck is 60 cards, so you have 75 cards to play with, and most decks will only include about, like 30 of those cards are usually lands, or 25 at least.
Should probably be important to note that if you don't know what Magic is, it's a trading card game. And we're playing with cards.
Well,
man.
if you don't know what Magic is at this point,
I thought
it might be a little complicated to follow this along.
I thought
Yeah.
this was a game about Harry Houdini.
Yeah, so big, huge warning here. If you've never played Magic and you have no idea whatsoever what it means, we'll try to very, sort of, I don't know how to say this. We're going to walk you through the motions to a certain extent, but we're not going to go through the basic, how to play Magic. So if you don't know how to play Magic, you might want to pause the video, maybe go online on YouTube. There's some very quick videos you can find on the Wizards site, and come back and watch this. But if not, you should still have a sensible understanding of what we're doing without.
And let's just say, for the record, we've all been playing Magic for like 10 plus years.
Although
Except for this guy.
very casually for me anyways.
Yeah, very casually, but nonetheless.
Except for this guy.
No, you've played some.
Okay, let's
not
play
for
the
the last
game.
10 years.
So let me just show you the structure of a world. So let's say if we go back to Chandelar, you have the bigger circles are Planeswalkers, which if you defeat, you unlock decks, and the smaller circles are encounters, as you see here. So this is encounter disturbing the nest. What's cool about encounters is that they're unique in that they're not like a standard deck. It's usually a deck that'll only play one or two cards, period, repeatedly, forcing you into some pretty unique situations that you have to deal with your own regular deck. So why don't we start off by playing Neferox here, which is a Planeswalker. And he's playing, it seems to be like an angel deck, Battle Gray's angel deck, and we'll choose our deck. So Kev and Alex, Mike, what deck do you want? We have
Peacekeepers.
we have
Liliana,
Crosswinds,
go.
we have red, green, blue, we have another red,
Black.
we have a black, a white,
black,
and that's
black,
it.
the white one.
black, black.
Yeah,
Kevin?
I'll play Liliana.
Lil-
Why the hell not?
Okay, so this Planeswalker is called Liliana. I've unlocked 0 of 30 cards, so my bad. It's not 15, it's 30.
Oh, okay.
But what's cool is it shows you, if you're a beginner, it shows you like, okay, what's the speed of the deck? How flexible is it? Synergy. So if you compare here, we have bigger creatures than his deck. We're slightly slower. We have a lot more flexibility, and we have a lot less card synergy. So what that tells me is he's playing an angel deck. So angel decks tend to have a lot of synergy amongst angels. So we'll start the duel.
The graphics are very nice.
Yeah, the
I mean,
backdrops are nice.
Pretty.
backdrops and everything.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Kev.
this is our opening hand here. We have 3 swamps. We have a Fume Spitter, which is a 1/1 for 1 we can sack to put a -1/-1 counter on something. We have Xanthrid Gorgon, which is a 6 mana 3/6 that can petrify things. We have a Jet Medallion, which lowers the cost of our black spells. And we have a Tendrils of Corruption, which deals damage equal to the number of swamps we control, and we gain that much life. Keep or mull?
No, keep. What
Keep.
the hell?
This is an easy keep. Okay. So the opponent goes first, I guess, in this case. Neferox. What's he playing?
Oh, he's playing black too, eh?
Yeah, he played a Duty Bound Dead. So this is a 0/2 with Exalted. Exalted is an ability where if only one creature attacks, for every instance of Exalted you have on the board, that creature gets +1/+1. So if this attacks, it becomes a 1/3.
If we're gonna like explain some card abilities and everything, we'd have to go into the like phase steps and like how all that stuff works too. I don't know.
And I will totally fall asleep.
Like I said,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not explaining the basics of how to play Magic, but I will explain some of the abilities so that if you know, as long as you understand how to cast spells and how mana works and stuff like that. That's
like
I'm
the
more
basics.
I'm more curious about how the game actually plays in relation to the physical card game.
So
that's really what I want to see here. I'm sure at this point, if someone who's picking up Magic already knows how to play, so how does this game equate to physically play, like sitting down and playing with real cards?
Well, I can answer that question fairly easily. This is not the type of game you play if you want to practice playing
it's
upper
not about,
level Magic.
It's not about practicing, but look, you can't always get together with your buddies. Is this a good outlet to play Magic by yourself? I think that's what we should really look at.
Well,
it's because everything is pre-constructed.
It's a great way to learn the game and to learn it. I would say from a beginner to an even intermediate level. But it's like Kevin said, it's not a good way to get into more advanced Magic. But if you've never played before, this is the best way to learn how to play it. It's the absolute best way.
Like I said, forget advanced Magic. I mean, let's say you guys can't meet up one night. You really want to play Magic. What do?
You don't play this.
You don't play this.
No, because once Mike, you get to a certain threshold of skill and ability in this game, games like this are not what you want to play because, first of all, the biggest and most critical drawback is that you don't make your own decks. You have to play pre-constructed decks that are generally fairly weak in power level compared to what you would normally play if you were to make your own. So that alone is a huge turnoff for anyone who's playing like at a intermediate or above level. But that being said, I don't want to slow down the combat too much because we haven't done anything. So the opponent's attacking 1/3. I'm not going to block obviously with my 1/1. Because that's stupid.
You don't want to trade it off. It's dumb.
No.
Why is he getting a boost to his defense?
Because he has Exalted.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to skip blocking. And what I'll probably do is I'll take 1 damage here, which is not a big deal. And what I'm considering doing here is considering sacrificing this to kill this after... Because now if I can't attack into him. But I can sacrifice this to kill this, which is to my advantage because next turn you'll probably just attack with this as a 3/2 with the Exalted trigger, and he'll gain 3 life.
Well,
so I'm going to use this ability.
Can you response sack? No.
I can, but there's really no difference here. So I'm just going to...
You can attack, see if he blocks. If he doesn't, response sack?
I could, but if he knows I can sack to kill it anyways, he could have blocked. So yes, that was a potential play. I could have bluffed it. And if he blocked, I could have just done it anyways. Yeah, you're probably right. I should have done it that way. So I'll play the Jet Medallion so I can't play anything else. And that'll help speed up my my casting since this lowers my mana cost by 1 colorless.
Alex, you're also part of our Magic group. You have nothing to say today?
Nope.
Okay. He's playing a white mana, so he's not just a black deck. He has 2 colors.
Hey, douche, stop eating.
I'm eating a jelly bean.
No, not you. I heard Alex was stuffing his mouth too.
I heard Pat.
Jelly bean.
Was eating whippets.
Yeah, I have Wheaties.
Wow.
But I'm not going to eat them because they're really loud.
Okay, what should I play? Liliana Shade or Blood Hunter Vampire? I'm leaning towards the Shade since it gets me a land.
Okay, me too. It's good excelled, so you can play the Zartha Demon Laughter.
Yeah, exactly. We want to hit our land drops. So obviously we have only swamps in our deck, so let's just get that. And we'll skip the turn. Now we'll have the choice next turn to chump block, but I don't think I will because the 1 damage is really negligible. So I'll just let him hit me again for 1.
Yep.
And
Except
he's playing Silent
No,
Arbiter. This is an interesting card, an annoying card. So only one creature
Yep.
can attack, and only one creature can block. This is perfect in a deck that wants to use Exalted triggers, which benefit you for attacking with only one creature. So really, this is just going to be good for him here.
And it's a good blocker for him, although you have the flying advantage, which he does not.
Exactly. So I'll take the 1 here. We'll skip blocking. And he'll take 1, and he'll end his turn. Okay, our turn now. So we drew, what do we draw? Blister Beetle. 2/2, 1/1 for 2. When it enters the battlefield, I can give -1/-1 until end of turn, so it does nothing right now.
Nah. Yeah.
Play a land. So we can attack with this, and we can pump it 4 times. So if he blocks with a Silent Arbiter, it dies.
You can't. It's flying.
No, it doesn't fly the shade.
Your shade doesn't?
No.
Oh, boo.
It looks like it flies though in the picture.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? I don't want to run away with this episode. I'll let you guys
No.
make the calls on what I should do.
No, just play something else because we're going to have to keep pumping out creatures if he's going to do that stuff. At least, do you have something that can block his stupid Exalted next turn?
I don't care about blocking. It only does 1 damage.
No, I know, but you don't know what he does to sacrifice, pump, angels. He hasn't played anything for real yet.
Yeah, what I was thinking of doing was attacking with this. If he blocks, I kill it by pumping. If he doesn't block, I just hit him for 1, and then I play the bat for 4.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Or I could play... No, I shouldn't play that.
No, you shouldn't. play
Alex,
Tendrils
Mike,
yet.
any commentary, any ideas?
Sorry, I just woke up from a quick nap. What happened?
Tap your mana and end your turn.
We're playing Magic. That's
Do
right.
that.
Let's go to combat then. Let's attack. And let's see what he does. Is he going to be block? I don't think he's going to block. No, he didn't block.
No?
So he'll just take 1.
What?
Why would he block? I'll kill it. And let's play the
I
bat.
know.
Post-combat. The
Yeah,
bat
that's a good
drains... So the bat allows me to drain 2 life from him to me. So bring me back up to 19, him to 17.
Play the beetle anyways. You have your...
Yeah, but I don't want to
Oh.
waste the -1,
Yeah,
-1.
it's not worth it.
Exactly. So what is he playing? Dustmantle Prowler, so another Exalted guy. This one with haste. So very likely he's going to hit me with this thing. And it's going to get 2 Exalted triggers. So he'll hit me for 4. Which is fine. We'll take the 4. So 4. There you go. 2 triggers. 1 trigger off his own Exalted, and 1 trigger off this Exalted. So the more Exalted creatures you have in play, the more it stacks. So what I'm gonna do now is drop a swamp, and I'm gonna freaking Tendrils of Corruption this thing.
For 5?
Yeah, kill this thing.
Wait, is it creature or player?
Yeah, it's only a creature.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna
Tendrils the Arbiter.
So I can Tendrils the Arbiter for 5.
And then attack him for 2
Then
flying.
attack him. Well, I mean, I could attack first. I mean, it doesn't really make a
Doesn't
difference.
matter.
All right, let's just kill this thing because it pisses me off. So this will do 5 damage to it, and I'll gain 5 life. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I?
You're back at 20.
Back 20, and then we'll let's
Go to combat?
Yeah, let's go to combat. And you know what I'm going to do here? I'm actually going to attack with both. Because if he blocks this with this and takes 1 damage, I could play the beetle after to finish it off.
Or you can pump it up to not.
Oh, I
let
could
it
pump
die.
it up. Or I could use a beetle.
Yeah, but if you pump it up, you won't lose your creature. If you don't and play the beetle, you will lose your creature.
Yeah, so I could have pumped it there. I should have pumped it. It's a bit. One thing that's a bit confusing with this game is the way it gives you time to play abilities and stuff. It's sometimes you just miss that window.
But it's weird because it makes you press continue on everything, and yet you don't really have like the response time to do anything.
Well, the one thing I don't like about this versus Magic Online, which is like the real Wizards of the Coast Magic Online, if you want to play with like your own decks, is that in Magic Online, the game stops when you can do something, and you have to say, okay, I don't want to do something, like play an ability or a spell. Whereas in this game, it gives you a little bar that counts down on its own, and if you don't stop it manually, like by doing stop timer, you skip your priority, which is annoying. I think it should be like, I should have priority unless I want to skip it. The timer makes no sense.
Is it it might be in the options.
No, it's not. It's the way the game is.
No? Well.
Okay, so...
Players Arthid.
Well, I want to play this thing to kill his 1/1 flyer, so it doesn't block my... Actually, I have pacifism on my guy, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. What do you have? Murder?
I have Murder, which is destroy target creature. I have the Zarthid Gorgon, which is a big guy, 3/6 death touch, which means anything it touches dies automatically, no matter how much toughness it has, and it can petrify things.
Now, you should play the Beetle, kill his flyer. Play the Murder, kill his 2/2 Exalted haste.
Actually, you know what?
That
I'll
he
play
keeps
the
to attack,
Beetle.
and then
I'll
use
kill his
the
flyer.
rest.
And then I'll attack with the Shade. If he blocks, I can pump it at least. If not, I'll play the thing.
Okay.
So I'll attack with this.
Well, dude, even if he doesn't, pump by 3.
Yeah, I'm going to
pump by 3.
anyway.
Pump by 3.
Well, I have to wait. He has to do blockers first. So he is
Okay,
blocking.
there you go.
So let's...
So pump by 3.
We gotta do activate ability. Number of times. 2?
3. No, 3.
Well, it's a 0/2. I only need to pump it by 1.
Yeah, but you don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just 1 time is fine.
You're gonna play Murder after, anyways, to kill the last one.
There you go.
Or
I'm just
yeah,
gonna keep
no,
Murder
you should.
open. I'm not gonna play it now. Maybe you might play something better.
Is it sorcery or instant?
Instant source. Alex, Mike, come on, guys. No opinions, no commentary, no. That looks cool.
Like Mike, I understand. Mike's not a big Magic guy, but Alex is.
You guys are talking about pumping and card. You guys know the cards. I have no clue what's happening aside that it's a card game.
I'm kind of on Mike's side here. It's like you guys are just yapping it out.
Yeah, this is turned into like a Magic nerd fest.
So I'm not playing anymore. Mike, you're in control now. What do I do?
I can't see the cards very well, so I don't know.
This one is pacified, so this one can't attack or block anymore because it's been enchanted by pacifism.
But see, there's one thing though that we're learning really quickly.
And this is a 1/1.
Is that
which is what? Don't jump into the middle of someone else's game when you don't know how to play.
No, that has nothing to do with it. I mean,
oh.
What we're learning here is that this game still requires a good amount of Magic knowledge.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, we didn't. I don't know if there's a tutorial.
There is
for
a tutorial,
this game,
but it's not the greatest.
so that might be enough to teach you how to play.
Not really.
Not if you know nothing. You have to know what Magic is, how the turns play out, and what priorities are.
It explains that to you,
are.
but there's only one tutorial level. So even if you understand, if you come in fresh knowing nothing, it will take you quite a bit of time just playing games and games, getting the hang of it.
But I've also played this, and I have to say the tutorial is pretty robust for someone who would not have known how to play Magic.
I've played this on iOS, and there's tons of hints. So if you're a first-time player and you play through the tutorial, throughout your early levels of playing, there's a lot of hand-holding.
So Alex, what I'm gonna let you call the shot on this turn. What am I doing?
Dude, use Murder.
I already used
He
Murder.
used it already.
Oh, God damn it.
What do you have there, Pat?
I have Xanthrid Gorgon, and I have Crippling Blight, which is enchantments -1/-1 can't block.
Then play your Crippling Blight. That's like,
On this thing?
Yeah. No, do it on yourself.
I don't know. Okay, and now it's all-out attack?
No, cast your big guy.
Not attack first?
Yeah,
Pat,
that's the one mistake I do when I play Magic all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If he doesn't have haste, there's no point in attacking.
So we're going to do 2 damage here, and then we're going to play this post-combat.
Boom! Big ass mother.
So now we're in a really good position. We have 3 creatures on the board, 1 which is neutered, and we have the ability to petrify things, and he has fucking nothing. And we just drew a Murder. So we're doing really well here. So here we're just going to go out for an all-out attack, and if he doesn't kill or block our creature, I'm going to pump the Shade all the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh. What the hell?
He doesn't have a block phase. He has no creatures.
I know, but it's... Anyway.
You have to do it from start.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying. Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll just keep the Murder in hand.
How about next turn you kind of explain how you're controlling all this? Because, I know how to play this game, but technically all I'm seeing are cards flying around. And I'm not someone might not understand how you're doing all this.
Okay, I can explain this turn. So you draw your card automatically at the beginning of your turn, and you have an upkeep. An upkeep is where certain abilities that have a trigger that specifically say during your upkeep would happen, although we have none. Now it's my main phase. I can either cast spells, sorcery speed spells, and creatures.
By double clicking on the card.
Just by single clicking on the card.
Single clicking?
Yeah. And what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to skip my first main phase and go in right into combat. That's what because I don't want to play anything right now. So I'm going to attack with the 3 creatures that are eligible, and you can tell they're eligible by the ring of light. And now they're attacking him. And
you're just single clicking the cards?
Yeah. I click attack to declare my attackers. And then I can press stop timer here to use abilities before the combat damage happens. So I'm going to use this ability. Activate ability, and I'm going to activate it, let's say, I'm doing 3, 4, 5. I need 2 times to get to kill him. So let's do it twice. So now the ability is going to happen. 1 time for each time I've activated it. And then combat's going to resolve. And now he's dead. And that's it. We win. That was an easy game.
Yay.
He literally did nothing, and we just wrecked him. So what happens when you win? Well, we unlocked a card. So we unlocked Necrotal, which is a pretty good card. It's a 2/1 for 4 with first strike. And when it enters the battlefield, we can destroy a creature that's not black and not an artifact that our opponent controls, or that we control. Good card. And we unlocked the deck. So we unlocked the deck we just defeated. Whoops.
Which looked pretty weak.
Maybe. It could also just be that it was like badly played, or you don't know. It's hard to tell. So now we have the little symbol here that means we beat it.
And now would you get to show off one of the challenge things, encounters?
Okay, let's do this one. Double Trouble. So distant drum beats herald the stirring of ancient apex predators. Countless snapping jaws emerge. So let's try a different deck. What deck do we want to play?
Play a Chandra. Let's play Burn against lots of creatures.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't know if it's a burn. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it's a burn deck. Okay, so let's look at our hand. Mike and Alex, I'll let you decide the keep. 4 mountains.
Good enough for me.
Furnace Whelp.
Yeah, sure.
Magma Phoenix. So this is a 2/2 flyer for 4. This is a 3/3 flyer for 5. That when it dies, it basically does 3 damage to everything. And this is a 3 mana, 3 damage spell. Good or bad?
I would keep it.
Sure.
Okay.
What Alex said.
You don't want to draw 6 anyways if you have lands.
Well, it depends. If you have a really slow start and nothing to do for a few turns, I wouldn't keep it.
In a real Magic game, maybe, but in this type of setting, probably not, no.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. So this is going to be a slow hand for us, too, because we have nothing to play until at least we have 3 mana. And I'm not sure exactly what his deck's going to do.
We'll see soon enough. He should be playing something else next turn.
Yeah, so I'll just let it... we need to get the 4 mana before we can play our first creature.
He's been playing nothing.
Oh, he's playing something.
Oh.
Primordial Hider for 1. So this is green, X, and X is 1 in this case. So it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters, 1, which will make it a 1/1. And at the beginning of the upkeep, which is beginning of your turn, it doubles the number of +1/+1 counters. So it'll go 1 to 2 to 4 to 8. And as long as it has 10 or more, it has Trample. Trample means that if it's blocked by something with lesser toughness than power than it has, it will just trample over the damage. So we can do here is we can just basically kill this right away.
Just murder it before it gets too
Which is
big.
what I'm going to do. So I'm going to choose creatures as my first target, player as my second target, and player as my third. Because this spell allows me to spread the damage, the 3 damage I do, divided among creatures and players as I want. So I'll deal 1 damage to the creature to kill it, and 2 to the player, because why not? And what is he doing? He's playing another Hydra. Yep. So this is his deck. This is an encounter deck. He's basically going to play the same thing every turn, and we have to beat that.
So he's going to play increasingly big Primordial Hydras.
Yeah.
That's reassuring.
So we can play the Furnace Whelp here, or we can play the Ruby Medallion. I think I'm going to play the Whelp, because the Medallion doesn't do anything.
You want a blocker. Oh, he's going to go into a 4/4 next turn anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
So we're in a racing situation. We need to kill him before he kills us, basically. And at this rate, it doesn't look good, because we have way too many lands and not enough spells. And here's a 3/3 that's going to become a 6/6 next turn.
And that one's going to be an 8/8.
Yeah, so it's looking bad for us already. Like, we're pretty much already dead, in my opinion. So if 4/4 is attacking, I'll just take it because I'm not gonna just sacrifice my creature.
Whelp.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything.
What's the whelp do?
It has, if you pay a
Fire
red,
breathing?
+1/+0.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is referred to as fire breathing. So another land, we'll drop the Magma Phoenix. And we'll attack.
And cry. Well, actually, you could race for damage.
Not really, because he's gonna have 8 and 6. He's gonna have 14 power on the board. I have 5. It's already over. Like, I'm dead now. There's nothing I can do to save myself. Look, 8. And now it's a 6. He has 14 power of creatures. And he's going to play another one, which is
Dude, a deck...
This one's a foil.
A foil one.
Wow.
Ooh.
Alex, you love foils.
Not fake ones.
So, my gut is that this red deck is really bad for beating a deck like this.
Well, what do you play with against that? You've got to play, like, creature killing.
I blocked with a Magma Phoenix.
Why? It's gonna die, and you're gonna take 3 damage to everything.
Yeah, but it killed one of his Hydras. Yeah, we're just dead anyways. We're dead. So
you got another land. Shamazing.
We're gonna concede here because clearly we're not gonna make it. We were not even close. And let's try again, but this time let's pick another deck. Let's pick
White Soldiers.
White. I think we should pick the black one because it has a lot of murders and creature destruction. I think we should go with this.
Yeah, and minus.
Well, that's not going to help so much, but at least the murders and stuff. So this is what? 3 land, a Spectre, 2 Jets, and a Tendrils? Okay. Hopefully we can have a good start.
So, Pat, opinions. How do you like this? How much do you like this game? Do you like this game?
I think if you're someone looking to get into Magic and you've never played, and I think this game, the game was designed for you. It was designed for people who've never played or have very, very little knowledge and who want to learn how to play. However, if you're, like I said before, an intermediary to expert level gamer or Magic player, this game will bore the crap out of you. If anything, it's still kind of fun to play. Forcing you to use underpowered decks can be interesting, and the encounters can sometimes be a little bit fun. But beyond that, I don't really think it's worth the $10. I say just spend your $10 and go buy like some booster packs or something.
And you, Mike, as someone who plays it on the iPad but is sort of outside the Magic scene.
If you play Magic, don't buy it. If you don't play Magic, don't buy it.
Oh, really?
That's my official opinion on this game. It's not. I don't think it's engaging enough. I think even if you've never played Magic, this is the one game that you don't want to teach you how to play Magic. Find a good friend who plays. Go to a card shop. You'll have a better time. You'll spend a little more money, but you'll be less brain dead when you're done.
Yeah, I agree.
In other news, I have double Jet Medallion, reducing
Mazel
my cost.
tov. Alex, what do you think?
And I made him discard one of his Hydra guys, so it's looking good.
No, what? No way. Alex, what do you think?
I have to say it's definitely a nice. Speaking of as a game here, it's definitely a nice graphical representation of what actual Magic is. However, I kind of on the same side as Pat, in which if you're like an advanced Magic player, this is definitely going to bore the crap out of you. Not only because it has a complete lack of like customizable decks, so you're always using these pre-made decks. But it's like some of the timers and stuff like that are kind of weird. But if you're just starting out and you like maybe don't have a group of friends to play Magic with or something, I mean, I could definitely see this being as a purchase for that kind of player.
And a comment on that is this game does have an online mode, and there are other modes. I didn't show you Arch Enemy. We didn't look at Plane Chase. There are all kinds of alternate modes you can play. However, the online in this game is unreliable at best, and when I tried to use it, I had a really hard time finding people to play with. So that's I was not particularly impressed there, but maybe that was just my personal experience. Maybe it is better than that overall. I don't know.
All right. Well, that about wraps it up. So that was Magic: The Gathering. What is it? Duels of the Planeswalkers.
2013.
2013.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Later.
See ya.
Later.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.